Hello there, YouTube family. Ronan here. Just wanted to do a quick comprehensive video on some holsters that I'm currently running and some holsters that I picked up, and just want to show the features that they have. And that's the Eclipse holsters here. All right, if you can see that there, Eclipse holsters. First and foremost, want to start off with clearing all the weapons. There is no ammunition, no magazines in the room. We want to make sure everything is safe to handle and do that before we start, okay? As you see, nothing in the chamber, no magazine at all, point in safe direction, safe to operate, okay, move down the line. SIG, nothing in the chamber, no magazine in there as well, point in safe direction, safe to handle, okay. And last but not least, 43X, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the mag well. All right, we've cleared, everything is good to handle. All right, just wanted to go over some holsters that I'm currently running and some that I've just picked up, and I'm very pleased with their features and what they bring to the table. The holsters that I was running before were pocket holsters, so they kind of have a curve, and whether you're right-handed, left-handed, you know, depends on the curvature of how that looks. And they were good, they were functional for the time. And being that I'm a bigger guy, I don't like to carry appendix or anything like that, so I was pocket carrying. But one thing I do not like about these holsters is their point here where they're riveted here. There is absolutely no way to tighten those bolts or make any kind of make them tighter or better fitting. And they don't have the best retention, and that's one thing that I'm not very fond of. These firearms, when they're in there, you want to make sure that they're in there good and tight. You're already carrying a weapon. You don't want to have you want to have peace of mind when you're out there doing your regular stuff, that you're gonna secure in its place and that it's not just gonna be flopping around. And these holsters don't effectively do that. They do hold the weapon, but they don't hold it well. And I'm gonna show that here. Once again, the gun's been cleared, everything's safe to handle. Put that gun in there. You hear it click, but very lightly. You can see, you give it a little jiggle and the gun comes right out. Give it a little jiggle and the gun comes right out. And that's something, like I said, that I'm not fond of, and not the most ideal for carrying a firearm, because it's life or death if a mistake happens. The holsters that I have picked up are these Eclipse holsters, and these specifically are the off-body carry. I believe they call them the Molly. And what I do like about these, they're very well made, very strong kydex, very rigid, and they hold their form very, very well. They have these tightening points here, these screws. You can tighten them, you can loosen them if you want more retention, less retention, however the firearm is in there. And they're very, very well made. They're high quality. And then what I really love about them, if you can see here in the back, it's got a full panel of Velcro. And that, of course, is for any kind of concealed bag you're running, whether that be a book bag, a crossbody bag. I run a crossbody bag, something like this. It's got a Velcro panel. So these just simply go inside like that. They Velcro, and it stays right where it needs to be. It's not flopping around. It's not going anywhere. To really get it out, you got to give it a strong tug. And that's because of that feature of the entire panel that they're running. It's not just a holster body. It's an actual, I would say at least 3 by 4 inch square rectangular panel here, and it's screwed. It's very well made. The Velcro is not going anywhere, and that's on both of these that I have. This one here is for my 43X. So as you can see here, you hear it click. You hear that sound click. It's locked in there. Once again, we'll do a shake test. That gun is not coming out. It is holding in there. It is good to go. But if you need to draw it, of course, she's good to handle. She's good to go. This one here is also for my 19 Gen 3. All right, same thing. You put it in there, you hear it click, same thing. Retention is great. I'm not holding it in its place. It's literally shaking the entirety of the weight of the gun. It's not going anywhere. Once again, you need to get the firearm, you can get it, and it runs great. These are very, very well made. They have a lot of different prints and cool seasonal stuff that they run, like during the holidays. They have, fall stuff, Christmas stuff, all kinds of cool, funky prints like that. But they also run, more serious stuff, carbon fiber, solid prints if you just want to keep it regular. They're very, very well made. It's a U.S. Made product, which is great. We always want to support U.S. made products. They're very quick to build them. I want to say within 2 to 3 days, they're done. That's their tagline, and they ship out to you. And I mean, you gotta love that. You know, stuff takes a long time sometimes to be made, and even though it's a quality product, they're still getting it out in a timely manner. So you know, if you want to get something within a week, I would say you can have it in your hands. And it's a family-owned business, which is great. We love that. We always support, you know, family-owned business. It's not just some corporation, not someone in China. They use high-level kydex. They use good stuff here. I've ordered a bunch of stuff from them. These are just 2 holsters to give a comparison, and I really stand by it. I love their stuff. If it's something you're thinking about deciding to pick up or not, I would definitely give it a try. I haven't had a bad experience yet. They're very quick to answer emails. They're very customer based. They're real thorough with everything they do there. So yeah, I just wanted to say once again, that's Eclipse holsters, and yeah, give them a take a look and see. And they offer a lot of products. They have pretty much all the guns that you could think of, attachments with flashlights, lasers. A lot of people run suppressor height sights, red dots, all that kind of stuff. Does not impact them at all. They have all those kind of cuts and adjustments they can make to those holsters for you. So yeah, give them a look, and if you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully we can go from there.